Spring is here and so is French Prairie Gardens Ladies' Night. Join us for a great evening of fun and plants. Take a tour of our greenhouses while enjoying wine tasting and our yummy treats. See the hottest new plants in our spring plant show and tell, and then create your own hanging basket for your deck or patio. RSVP for a 20% off shopping pass, and the first 50 ladies will receive a special goodies bag. It's Ladies' Night at French Prairie Gardens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Judy, you found me! And you found another episode of Garden Time.
Welcome to Garden Time. We're at Drake 7Ds out on Shoals Ferry Road, and check out this living raw white behind us. Isn't it cool?
It really is cool, and the first time Judy and I saw this was at the Home and Garden Show this year in their display gardens, and I guess they brought it back here to the store and put it together, and it really is unique.
Did you know that most of these plants do not take a lot of water? And later in the show, we'll be at Blooming Junction talking about drought-tolerant plants.
We'll also be showing you a beautiful orchid that is actually hardy right here in the Pacific Northwest.
But first, a night just for the ladies.
I am standing here with Stacy, and we are at French Prairie Gardens because once again it's that time of year where you are celebrating Ladies' Night.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're going to start off with the Create Your Own Basket class where you and Judy get your hands dirty.
And we have a blast doing that. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it
Yeah.
is so much fun working with all these women who are just crazy about the plants
Oh
they're
yeah,
getting.
they love to put together the baskets, and we give pointers on what needs to go in there. And then right after that, we can hop into a greenhouse tour so you can go behind the scenes and see the nitty-gritty on what it takes to run a nursery like this.
Because it was a couple of years ago, I think now, that you actually really added a lot more space for your
Oh yeah,
greenhouses.
last year we expanded into 3 more greenhouses for selling space in our show space, and so it's going to be great. Lots of more baskets to choose from,
Nice.
which is really nice.
And will you be having the show and tell again?
Oh yeah, the show and tell's great. It's nice because you can see all the new varieties of plants that we have, new shrubs, all these fun different combinations we put together. It's your way of kind of getting a sneak peek into what we have for 2016.
And you also have, every time that I've been here for this event, you have some great deals going on as
Oh
well.
yeah, we have lots of hot picks for the evening. We haven't quite set those yet, but they'll be all ready for the evening. And then we have some tasty bites. We have 6 taps open,
Nice.
so we have 2 ciders and 4 different beers to choose from. And then of course lots of baked goods from the bakery.
And you do want people to sign up, right?
Oh yeah, if you RSVP, you get a 20% off your shopping
Ooh.
pass. Yeah, so that's a great deal, and then we'll also have good deals through that night. So.
And do they just need to go to your website to sign up, or
Yeah,
can they come out
they
here?
can click over from our website. They can come out here and sign up. They can email us. They can go on our Facebook page. We want to make it as easy as possible for
Nice.
people to sign up.
Well, I have to tell you, we have done this several years, Judy and I, where we come out. It is always a blast. You hear all kinds of laughter and great information, and it's just a really fun evening for ladies. So for more information, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Don't forget to sign up, get registered, and get out here and have a great time. Thanks a lot, Stacy.
Thanks, William.
Oh, and there is the last one, Judy.
Great.
Now, you might think it's odd that we are putting out wasp traps at this time of year, but really this is the perfect time of year to do it because the queens are just now emerging to look for new places to nest.
Right, so you want to clean all the traps that you've had out all year, and then you want to put in the new pheromones. Now this will attract only the stinging insects that bother us all summer long, like yellow jackets and wasps, and it won't hurt the beneficials like honeybees.
And remember, to make it even more effective, hang several of them around your garden. Putting out your wasp traps, that's our tip of the week.
Garden Time is brought to you by Portland Nursery, a passion for plants, a nursery for plant people.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Portland Nursery. Gardening makes for wonderful family time. Whether it's updating your landscape or planting a veggie garden, at Portland Nursery, our great selection and staff of professionals can help ensure your family's success. Visit portlandnursery.com for a list of our classes, events, or sign up for our newsletter. Portland Nursery. Let our family help your family grow at 50th and Stark or 90th and Division.
For over 100 years, Collier Arbor Care and Bartlett Tree Experts have provided tree and shrub care services to the Portland metropolitan area.
From large tree and small shrub pruning, tree removal, and stump grinding, we can handle all your tree care needs.
Our arborists diagnose and treat your toughest insect and disease problems.
We also have organic solutions for growing and maintaining healthy gardens, as well as organic nutrition for your trees and shrubs.
Collier and Bartlett, environmentally friendly since 1907.
Over the 30 years that our family has been in the nursery industry, we've learned that anyone can supply a customer with plants and garden supplies. But it's supplying those plants and supplies backed by a knowledgeable staff that can transform a garden and take it from ordinary to extraordinary. That's what we do at Sagawa Nursery. Why be ordinary when you can be extraordinary? Sagawa Nursery, growing beyond the ordinary.
Since 1926, Bonide has worked with homeowners to make their homes and gardens beautiful. If you have a garden problem, Bonide has the answer. Ants are on the move, and they're taking over your home. Time to take revenge. Bonide's Revenge Ant Control products are the solution to your ant problems. Eliminate the entire colony, even the queen. Visit Bonide.com to find a local retailer and to download your free Bonide Problem Solver app for your iPhone or Droid.
Success in the garden starts with the right plant in the right place. Farmington Gardens can help you succeed in planting and selecting for any corner of your garden. Spring is a fantastic time of year. Colorful, fresh, fragrant. And Farmington Gardens will help you revitalize your garden. So let's get started. We're here to help. Open every day and just a short drive out Farmington Road. Farmington Gardens. We're growing for you.
So, you know, it is not very often that we have wonderful new garden centers to visit here in the Pacific Northwest, and I am here with Ron from Blooming Junction. And you guys have been around only about 3 years now, right?
That's right. This is our third full season.
Nice.
In operation.
And so tell me a little bit about what goes on out here besides wonderful plants.
Well, the property used to be an 1890s dairy farm.
Wow.
For the last probably 5 or 6 years, we've been restoring it to what it is today with our produce stand. We do our own organic vegetables. We have berries that you pick. Strawberries last year were very popular. We just planted some blueberries.
Nice.
Those will be available next year. And then, of course, our perennials are the main attraction, I think.
And it's going to keep. There's a lot of stuff going to be happening here in the future too, isn't there?
We'll keep adding on and
well, and one of the things you added on last year, just a year ago, was this wonderful new display garden, but it really is all drought-tolerant plants, right?
That's right. The idea was to plant things that required no water at all.
So, Ron, what did you all do to prepare this space for a drought-tolerant garden?
Well, we just followed some basic xeriscape principles by grouping plants together by water requirements.
Uh-huh.
Some absolutely love no water, like the ceanothus. You know, actually summer water is probably the worst thing you could do for a ceanothus. And then we did some extensive mulching. You'll see the mulch here that we use is actually a recycled concrete product.
Really?
Yeah, and it's worked really well, suppressing weeds, but also keeping a lot of moisture in.
So tell me now, these are some of the plants, and I'm going to make an assumption. These are some that you've planted out here, right?
That's correct.
So tell me, pick out a few of these and tell me about them and why you chose them.
Well, first of all, the ceanothus.
Yeah.
Everybody, comes in asking, "What's that blue flower? What's that blue flower?" when they're in bloom. Fantastic plant, good foundation shrub. In fact, we have them lining our parking lot here. And it comes in a couple different varieties. We have the tuxedo here, which has the black foliage. They all get a beautiful blue flower.
And evergreen, right?
And evergreen, and very, very hardy. Some of the other ones
Well, anybody loves a bloom. What's blooming there?
Yeah, the Rocky's Purple rock cress. This is done really well in the garden. In fact, it's in bloom right now also. The Valerie Finn Artemisia.
Beautiful.
That thing has just survived through the winter just beautifully.
And I noticed a cardoon in the garden too.
Yeah, our cardoon here, this little plant here is turned into a 4-foot just beautiful, beautiful plant. Last year, because it got so wide, it kind of covered up some of our other plantings around it. So I trimmed it up, and it took on the shape of a palm tree. And everybody wanted to know what that plant was. And there's a cardoon.
So really, a little pruning can change things up.
Oh yeah.
Now, what I noticed here, though, with the stuff that you have put in it is, in my mind, sometimes I think, oh, well, if it's a drought garden, it's not going to be much variety. But there's a huge variety you can, from trees down to ground cover.
There is. In fact, you know, the dianthus.
Yeah.
This one here is Ruby's Tuesday.
Stunning.
Not normally known in the drought garden, but did surprisingly well. Long continuous blooms. Some of the other ones, of course, is the cistus, the rock rose.
So a well-done drought garden, you could actually almost have blooms year-round like in a regular garden here.
You can. And in fact, one of the things we have in the garden, probably I would say, the biggest thing you notice when it's in bloom is the agastache. We have just swaths of agastache through here, which is really nice. And it's by the pathway, so you can appreciate the scent.
And then all of this stuff is for sale, of course, out here at
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is what it looks like right now.
Well, you know, we love new places. We love our old places. We just love all places that sell plants. And this is a great place to come out, a great venue to experience. And for more information on how to get here, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website, and then you can figure out how to do a great drought-tolerant garden all for yourself. Thank you so much, Ron.
Thank you.
Garden Time is brought to you by Capital Subaru, your way on the Parkway.
Based on reviews, I found Capital. It was an excellent experience. I felt very comfortable, especially being a single woman.
It's time to get out in Subaru. Now during the Subaru Love Spring event, lease the new 2016 Subaru Forester 2.5i CVT just $199 per month. No payments till July 2016.
When I hear stories from other people about car buying experiences, they're horror stories. And mine, I just left with a big smile, and I've been smiling ever since. I got it my way on the Parkway.
At French Prairie Perennials, we take pride at being different. From rare, unique, and unusual plant material and handcrafted garden art to our visualscaping program, we can help you create an outdoor living space as unique as you are. Our gift shop has home and garden decor and gifts for all occasions. Visit us at our new location in Aurora, a quick drive from Portland off I-5. French Prairie Perennials. Outdoor living elevated.
Millions of tulip bulbs transform this farm into one of Oregon's most beautiful events. The Iversons invite you to the Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival, presented by Silverton Health. Enjoy a tulip market, food and wine, and fun for the kids. The Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival, open daily 9 to 6, now through May 1st.
Since 1982, the Wall has been making local gardens beautiful, naturally. Whether you need a new wall, concrete patio, fire pit, or driveway, the Wall's expert craftsmen can build it. We back up our work with a 5-year warranty, so you'll know it'll last. We use the highest quality materials, including stamped colored concrete, natural stone, and we're the leader in using recycled concrete. Create an outdoor environment you'll enjoy for years, with the help of your friends at The Wall.
Come to the 14th Annual Garden Palooza April 2nd at 4 Point Farms. See over 45 plant growers and garden vendors. Free parking and free admission. Stop by and enter to win a garden arbor from Garden Gallery Ironworks. Garden Palooza, Saturday, April 2nd at 4 Point Farms in Aurora.
I am at Garden Gallery Ironworks with Don, and Don, you know, next week is Garden Palooza, and you have something special for us.
We do. We're gonna offer this wonderful portal arbor.
It's so cool.
And it's a really popular arbor that people are using in their gardens, in their displays, entries. They're using for parties, weddings, all kinds of things.
It is so nice, and I love the finish because this is one of the many finishes it comes in. It's a rusty finish, but and it's going to be a giveaway at Garden Palooza. So how do we sign up to maybe win?
Just come to the Garden Time booth and they'll have entry forms there for you to sign up.
Ah, that's great. So you heard it here. So don't forget, next week is Garden Palooza, and come see William and me, and don't forget to sign up to maybe win this wonderful portal arch. Thanks so much, Don.
You betcha.
So I am standing at Portland Nursery on Stark Street, and I'm here with Mark and Laura. Now, Mark, you are with Little Prince of Oregon, and you chose again this year to be sponsors of our plant pick.
That is right. And so this month, I've chosen Bletilla, which is a genus of hardy orchids.
Oh, wonderful. And we are at Portland Nursery to talk with you about this, Laura, and tell us a little information on it.
Bletillas are exotic looking and easy to grow for the garden, so that's why I love them. Very adaptable to a lot of situations too.
And you know, I've always been surprised because the first time I heard about them, I thought, oh, there's no way they're going to live. They really are hardy, so what else do they really love to grow in?
They like to grow in sun to part shade, well-drained soil, and they tend to bloom from mid-May through mid-June.
So they really have a pretty long bloom period, don't they?
They really do. It's 6 weeks.
And then the stands can get pretty large, can't
yes,
they?
and rather quickly, not invasively. They're friendly spreaders, but it's impressive when they get big.
So Mark, you are from Little Prince, so tell us about these three that you and Laura have picked out.
Okay, so the three that we currently have in production are Bletilla striata, which is this one. It's native to China. This one is Bletilla yokohama, which is a hybrid cross between Bletilla formosana and Bletilla striata. Nice. It's a little bit taller plant, not quite as dark colored flowers.
And looks like it has a darker stem.
Yeah, it does, and it's a very robust. It's gonna naturalize into be about 2 feet tall, nice. Whereas striata is gonna stay in the 16 to 18 inch range. And then this is a yellow and white flowered one called Bletilla ocratia, which is native to China. And you know, you can plant these all together in clumps and just have a clump of each color. They're all going to bloom relatively the same time.
And I love too that every nursery that has your stuff has the tag that you can clearly define.
You can always find Little Prince's tags. We have the crowned frog on them, and we love our little logo.
And you also wanted to talk about your Facebook page.
Yeah, go onto Facebook and look up Little Prince of Oregon and like us on Facebook. One of the things that we're trying to do is to create some energy between ourselves, the growers, between the garden centers that we sell to, and the customers. So yeah, do that.
So, you know, you can go to gardentime.tv. You can find out what the plant pick is. You can do that by going to Little Prince of Oregon.
Absolutely.
And then you can find out also there where you can go to your favorite garden center and pick these beauties up. Thanks so much, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This week's plant pick is brought to you by Little Prince. Our plants won't croak. Welcome to Drake's, not your ordinary garden center. Grab a cup of coffee at Antonio's and wander the nursery for the perfect plant. Check out the landscape design showrooms for ideas, then meet with a designer. Come pick out a bouquet of flowers for dinner or for that someone special. Find something distinctive for your home or your garden. Imagine the possibilities and let Drake's turn them into realities. Drake's 7Ds on Southwest Shoals Ferry Road in Portland.
Millions of tulip bulbs transform this farm into one of Oregon's most beautiful events. The Iversons invite you to the Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival presented by Silverton Health. Enjoy a tulip market, food and wine, and fun for the kids. The Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival open daily 9 to 6, now through May 1st.
Do you want to garden more of the year? Then look no further than the Greenhouse Catalog. Our spacious Solex greenhouses provide plenty of room to start hundreds of plants. Get a jump on your spring garden and continue harvesting long after the first frost. Extend your growing season and enjoy mouth-watering tomatoes and fresh vegetables with Solex. Come see us in Salem for factory direct discounts. Find out more at greenhousecatalog.com.
At Garland Nursery, you'll find
top quality plants,
4 generations of garden know-how,
fun and fantastic garden decor,
and the best in garden supplies.
Come visit us at Garland Nursery.
Since 1937, inspiring beautiful and bountiful gardens.
Your garden is only as good as the ingredients you use. That's where Black Gold can help. Black Gold seedling mix is formulated for successful seed germination and strong seedling growth. Black Gold seedling mix is organic and OMRI listed, so you can start this year's organic garden outright. Look for Black Gold at your local garden center or go online to blackgold.bz. Black Gold, all the riches of the earth.
Welcome to Blooming Junction, where it's easy to connect with nature. At Blooming Junction, you'll find beautiful, healthy plants, good, fresh food, and a place to regain peace and calm in your life. We have an unsurpassed collection of unique and distinctive plants and the expertise to help any gardener be successful. And we feature Blooming Advantage plants. Come check out Blooming Junction for an inspiring experience in the garden or in the kitchen. Blooming Junction, offering quality plants for beautiful gardens.
Well, on this sunny spring day, I'm with Thomas from Seabright Gardens. And Thomas, we're all out in our gardens. We're so excited about doing things. And so we're going to be talking about dividing hostas. And is it really a good time right now?
Yeah, it actually is still a good time, but we want to do it fairly quickly because things are moving on really fast.
So really, we want to look at them like this and not like this?
Yeah. When they get like this one over here by Stephanie, it's a little bit too far along. It's unfurled its leaves already, so if we cut into that now and try and split it, it's going to go into a really bad wilt. So that's a little bit too far. We'd have to wait about another month for the leaves to harden off on that before we split it.
Okay.
But if they're like this one, if you want to hold that one over there, Stephanie, and point it toward the camera.
We have this great assistant, Stephanie, here with us.
Yes, and you can see there in the center where the center has died out. That tells you that's a good sign when a hosta needs to be divided, when the center starts to die out like that. So, and this is about as far along as you want it to be. The leaves haven't started to unfurl, so you can still divide that one.
And it's kind of nice when they're poking up, because then you know where to make cuts, and maybe you don't sacrifice some that maybe would be viable.
Exactly, yeah, it's really easy. And now we've got these two here in front of us. This is a good example of ones that are getting really heavily overgrown in the pots, and you can see the roots have, so we've taken them out. And
so where do you begin?
Well,
that's a big clump.
We want to pull the roots apart a little bit first, like this. Shake the dirt a little bit.
And there's really nothing in the center that's funny. It's all really growing on the end.
Exactly, and there's a bit of an open, a bit of a spot right here, so we'll take our knife and just stick it in.
And you want to just have a clean, sharp knife?
Yes, a really nice sharp knife, and this is where some strength in your...
Oh, good girl.
Yeah, this is where strength in your wrists come in.
Oh, so just pull. You're not really hurting it.
No.
Okay.
You're just pulling the roots apart that are tangled.
Okay.
And then you can see there's...
So it's better than cutting it. It's kind of...
Yeah, and what I try to do is I try to cut from the bottom, not through the top, so you don't get the divisions. Like stick it in underneath like this, and it'll make a weak spot underneath the crown, and then you can pull it apart.
Oh, sure.
So you can see we haven't sliced through any of the crowns.
No, look at that.
All we've done is pulled and untangled the roots.
Because I think we sometimes feel bad about that.
Yeah,
so
yeah. If you take it like this,
right,
then you risk sacrificing the crowns. But if you put it in at the side and go under, and make it weak.
Yeah, it cracks naturally.
Yeah, and then pull it apart. Well, that one actually tore anyways.
But that happens.
Yeah. So, but we can make lots of divisions, as you can see.
And really, you can put them in other parts of the garden. You can share them with friends or family.
And each one will make a division. But if you're splitting it down just for yourself in the garden, this is a good size. We can lay them over here, and Stephanie can kind of see how many that we come up with.
So do you want a couple in a new clump? So then you have something in the garden to show.
Yeah, like 2 or 3, and like even this one where we've damaged like this right here, there's a good chance that will recover, but you know, only if you're desperate.
Yeah, you want the most viable ones.
I'd go ahead, probably take it off of there, and then you've got a nice double division.
And then when you go to replant them, what should we be doing?
When you go to replant, just go ahead and plant them about the depth, so just a little bit below here. Put a little bit of compost and stuff in the soil to mix in the ground, and just stick them in. They're pretty easy.
Yeah.
So just water them in. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And you'll have another beautiful hosta more in your garden
to
share.
Yes, exactly. You got lots of shares. As you can see over here in front of Stephanie, there's lots. You got lots now. We had one. We've got, what have we got, Stephanie? 6?
6. Oh, right.
Yeah. So yeah.
So Thomas, I have houses in my garden that need division. So what should I be doing then?
There's 2 different things you can do it depending on how many divisions you want. You can take a shovel and you can just be fairly rough and slice in and wedge a piece out, which is what most people would probably do. If you want to be more gentle, you can dig the whole clump, which could be, you know, if you've got
Very
giant
sizable,
hostas,
sure.
you can be dealing with, you know, a massive thing like this, like root balling a tree. So unless you're wanting to move it or divide it down severely, just take a shovel and chop through the center of it or off to the side and pry a piece off, and that will work fine too.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice because then you leave a place because you probably love it right there.
Yes, yes.
But it'll be even healthier this year.
Yeah, and you can just fill in the spot where you took it out with compost, and it'll be nice, and the new roots will go right back into it, and it'll fill in very quickly.
Ah, sounds easy too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know, if you have any other questions or you want to come out to Seabright Gardens, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click over your website, and you have so many beautiful things here. More than hostas, we have epimediums, ferns, all kinds of beautiful things. Thanks so much, Thomas.
Thank you,
And
Judy.
thanks, Stephanie.
Welcome.
Thank you for watching today, and don't forget, we're 1 week away from Garden Palooza, so go to gardenpalooza.com for more information.
And also remember that this Thursday is Ladies' Night at French Prairie Gardens. Judy and I will both be there. You can go to frenchprairiegardens.com to register and to find out more information. Also, if you want more information about today's show, go to gardentime.tv.
We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week at Garden Palooza.
Create a beautiful living space both inside and out with the help of Terra Casa.
Outside, you'll find pottery, fountains, and decor to make your garden unforgettable.
And inside, there are home furnishings and just the right accents to make your home warm, inviting, and most importantly, comfortable.
Terra Casa has a huge selection of merchandise to fit any home or budget. Plus, we still have all the unique and distinctive gifts that you have come to expect from Terra Casa.
Terra Casa in downtown Damascus.
Look at your home. Winter left behind grungy stained decks, walks, siding and lawn furniture. You know they look awful. Clean them all today with the original and still the best 30 Seconds Outdoor Cleaner. Since 1977, 30 Seconds has delivered clean when you want it clean. Easy to use, spray it on, wait, then hose away winter dirt, grime and stains from algae and mold. From our family to yours, thank you for buying 30 Seconds Outdoor Cleaner. Find it at leading home stores and garden centers.
Come to the 14th Annual Garden Palooza April 2nd at 4 Point Farms. See over 45 plant growers and garden vendors. Free parking and free admission. Stop by and enter to win a garden arbor from Garden Gallery Ironworks. Garden Palooza Saturday, April 2nd at 4 Point Farms in Aurora.
It's spring clearance time at Standard TV and Appliance.
Save up to 74% on closeouts, overstocks, floor models, and special purchases. Every category at Standard, including washers and dryers, ranges, wall ovens, and cooktops, top brand dishwashers, side-by-side and French door refrigerators, mattresses, and the best HD TV brands. Plus, right now at Standard, save up to 72% on display and discontinued pro-style products.
Hurry, they won't last long. Standard TV and Appliance.
The proceeding was a paid program of the Guston Creative Group and its sponsors.